All right, let's dive right in. Today we're talking about something pretty incredible. The science behind staying sharp and focused, especially when things get stressful. We're going to uncover a powerful little amino acid that might just be the secret fuel your brain has been looking for to really perform at its best.
You know that feeling, right? You've got a huge deadline, you're staring at a tough exam, or you're just juggling way too many things, and poof, your brain just kind of goes fuzzy. Your focus is gone. It happens to all of us, and it turns out there's a real biological reason for that.
But here's the cool part. What if I told you that your body actually has a secret weapon built right in? A tool that's specifically designed to push back against that mental fog and keep you on your game when it really counts. It's time we meet your brain's focus fuel.
And that secret weapon is an amino acid called tyrosine. Seriously, think of it like the raw lumber your body uses to build and restock the very chemicals that control your focus, your drive, and your whole response to stress.
So, what is this stuff really? Well, tyrosine is an amino acid, one of the basic building blocks of protein. And it has a pretty cool and, honestly, humble beginning. A chemist first found it in cheese way back in 1846. That's actually where it gets its name. Tyros is just the Greek word for cheese. Kind of wild for such a powerful molecule, right? Now, this is a really important distinction. Most of the time, scientists consider tyrosine non-essential, and that's just because your body can usually make all it needs from a different amino acid. But, and this is a big but, under certain conditions, like for someone with a genetic disorder PKU, or for you and me during times of intense stress, it becomes conditionally essential. That means your body is using it up so fast that it just can't keep up, and getting it from your food becomes absolutely critical. And this is where things get really fascinating. See, tyrosine isn't just a one-trick pony. It's more like a master builder. It's the starting point, the foundation, for a whole bunch of other vital compounds your body needs to function. It's a true metabolic powerhouse. So check this out. From this one single molecule, your body creates 4 critical things. First, neurotransmitters for your brain. Second, thyroid hormones for your metabolism. Third, melanin, which is the pigment in your skin. And fourth, it even helps produce cellular energy. It's just central to so much.
But for what we're talking about today, let's zoom in on that first pathway, building your brain chemicals. Tyrosine is the direct precursor to a group of neurotransmitters called catecholamines. You can basically think of these as your brain's action chemicals. You've got dopamine for motivation and feeling good, norepinephrine for laser focus and alertness, and epinephrine, which you probably know as adrenaline, for that full-on fight or flight power.
Okay, so that brings us right back to the beginning. Why does your brain get foggy when you're stressed out? And how exactly does tyrosine fit into this whole picture?
It's actually pretty simple when you break it down. When you're stressed, you are literally burning through your brain's supply of those focus chemicals, dopamine and norepinephrine, way faster than usual. It's like flooring the gas pedal in your car. When that fuel tank runs low, your brain's performance just drops.
And the science behind this is so cool because there are 2 ideas that work together. First, you've got the demand hypothesis. It says when your brain is firing on all cylinders, the demand for tyrosine just gets so high that it creates a supply bottleneck. At the same time, the stress hypothesis says that stressful situations actively burn through the neurotransmitters you already have. So whether it's higher demand or you're just burning through it faster, the result is the same. Having enough tyrosine becomes the one thing that can make or break your mental performance.
This quote just nails it. Tyrosine acts as a nutritional buffer. It's not about boosting your brain power when you're already calm and rested. No, its real magic is providing the raw materials to prevent a mental decline when your brain is being bombarded by stress, fatigue, or just way too much information.
Okay, so we've established it's super important. The obvious next question is, how do we make sure we have enough of it? How do we fuel up?
Well, there are basically 3 ways. First, your body can make its own by converting it from another amino acid that you get from protein. Second, you can get it directly by eating protein-rich foods. And third, for really specific situations, there's supplementation. But honestly, for most of us, just focusing on a good diet is the way to go.
So where do we find it in food? It's actually pretty easy. Since tyrosine is a part of protein, you just need to eat protein-rich foods. If you're eating animal-based products, think cheese, lean meat, chicken, fish, and eggs. And if you're on a more plant-based diet, things like soy, lentils, beans, nuts, and seeds are all packed with it.
So let's just put it all together in one spot. This table really connects all the dots for us. You can see the pathway, like dopamine synthesis. Its job is mood and motivation. And under stress, that becomes absolutely crucial for keeping your drive up. Then there's norepinephrine synthesis, which handles focus. That becomes essential for staying sharp when you're tired. And finally, tyrosine's role in supporting thyroid hormones helps keep your energy levels stable during those really long, challenging days. It really is a powerful tool for building resilience.
So the biggest takeaway here is this. Your ability to stay mentally sharp when the pressure is on is directly tied to the chemical resources in your brain. So now that you know about this hidden fuel for focus, what are you going to do to make sure your tank is full the next time you really need it?